I.S.U.P.K.
We're the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, coming out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. We've been out here on these streets since 1969, telling the truth that the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the true chosen people of God and the true Jew according to the Bible. Something you will not learn in your Catholic Church. Something you will not learn in your Muslim mosque. Something you will not learn in your Baptist church. Something you not learn from your grandmother or your grandfather or your mother. But right here in the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, we show and prove that all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the chosen people of God, man. How do we know? If you look at the climate of what's going on here in America, if you look at what's going on in American society right now, all you see is Hispanics being shot with tear gas at the border. All you see is young Hispanics and black men getting shot down by the police. If you look at the news, all you see is our people getting crucified, our people being terrorized, our people being murdered. And not by who? There's only one common denominator between the murder of blacks and Hispanics here in America, and that common denominator is the white man. Why? Because the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. If you don't believe that the white man is the devil, all you gotta do is look at the news. All you gotta look and see is who they voted into office. Donald Trump is the goddamn devil that the Bible speaks of. And in order for him to make America great again, he has to kill all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. How do we know? Because we can look and see the climate of America right in front of our goddamn face. You see who the white man voted in. You see who the white man's rallying with. You see who the white man's backing up. You see who the white man trusts in. And that white man is Donald Trump, man. The white man has an open carry season and he's blowing heads off of black men. Did you see the news when 2 black men recently, one in Illinois and one in Alabama, was trying to save the day, man? They was trying to be good citizens. They called them good black men with a gun. Why? Because their guns was legal. One was in the military. One was trying to be a goddamn cop. And what did they do? They tried to save people in the atmosphere. They tried to save people. And when the cops came, they seen a black man with a gun and blew his goddamn head off, man. Right. You look at the news and you see all of our El Salvadorians, all of our Guatemalans, our Panamanians, our Mexicans, they're trying to come over to America to sell goddamn oranges, to sell roses on the side of the road, out here to pick corn. And what are they getting? They're getting tear gassed. They're getting shot. They're getting shot with bean bags. Their children getting their eyes put out, man. You understand that? Their children are being kidnapped and being arrested while they send their parents back to their country, man, without their goddamn children, man. You can't tell me that the white man is not the goddamn devil, man. That's right. If you look right here in New York City, we got no goddamn heat in our projects, man. We don't got no heat in the middle of the goddamn winter. Your child is freezing, man. Your infant is freezing. Your toddler is freezing. Your grandmother is freezing. How the hell do you expect your children to go to school with a good education when you're back when it's freezing at nighttime, when there's mold growing on the walls? How do you expect them to do that? You know why they can't do it? Because the white man is the goddamn devil that the Bible speaks of, man. You understand that? The white man is the devil, man. This is why the Bronx is leading with AIDS. This is why the Bronx is full of heroin. This is why the Bronx is full of cocaine. Why? Because the white man is the devil and he hates all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and you can tell by his goddamn history, man. Now you might ask yourself, how the hell can we beat this white man? How can we come up against this white man and win? How can we get the ghetto back? How can you get your family back? How can you get your brother out of prison? How can you get your mother off crack? Well, let's go to the Bible and see what the Bible says, man. Go to the book of 2 Corinthians, man, chapter 10, verse 4. We're going to show you how to beat and defeat this white man, man. How to defeat this American society. How you could be on welfare. How you could be on Section 8. How you could be in rehab. How you could be an ex-dope fiend. How you could be an ex-crackhead. How you can do that. How can you do that and beat the white man? First, you gotta realize that you are the chosen people of God, man. You gotta realize that our strength doesn't come from guns. Our strength doesn't come from education. Our strength doesn't come from being rich and living in the suburbs. Our strength comes from the Most High God, man. That's the only way for us to rise out of this goddamn hell. Do you understand that, black man, Puerto Rican man, Dominican man? And it's all in the Bible. This is what the Christian church is not teaching you. That your power comes from the Most High God. The man who makes the sun rise, who put the moon and the stars in the sky. The man that can make the water stop at the edge of the beach. The man is chosen you to be the chosen people of God. And let's see what God has to say about you, black man. Read. You understand? We got brothers up here that's giving their goddamn life. They stopped selling crack. They stopped robbing and stealing and stopped having sex with women and throwing them away and started to realize that all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the chosen people of God, no matter what living condition they're in. Let's see what the Bible says, black man, about your victory. The book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 10, verse 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. Read it again. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. The weapons of our warfare are not carnal, black man. Right. The news got you thinking if you're a nigga with a gun that you're tough. Let me tell you something. The white man can murder millions of people and make it a goddamn holiday. Right. And make it a holiday. That's a murderer. That's a killer. That's a gangster. You just another broke nigga with a gun, man. Right. You ain't no killer. You ain't no gangster. It's not in your nature, black man. Right. It's in your nature to be a king. It's in your nature to be a priest. It's in your nature to be the greatest people walking this goddamn earth, man. Right. Read it again. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. The weapons of our warfare are not carnal, man. You can't win against this white man with no gun. You can't win against this white man with no missile launcher or no grenades or nothing else. You can't win. Why? The Lord blessed this white man with the sword, man. He let that white man go to have his guns, have his military, have his strength. And the man that let that white man have that is the same man that chose you to be his chosen people. Right. Now, if you can do it for the white man, do it. Let nobody tell you crack. You know why? Because I never saw you before. But you are a black man like me. And it works something.
My whole life was trying to find something to follow. Had loyalty, every man tried to borrow. Felt pain and a lot of sorrow. Got betrayed, so packed, I didn't even have my heart broke. Living confused, about to lose hope. Cops got me on the side of the road. like a sideshow. Need an antidote before I croak. Now I'm setting fire to rhythm and blues, call this guitar smoke. Rebel with no cause, trying to find direction. The world got me vexed. Picked up a bad liquor habit that's hereditary from oppression. Felt like my life was on fire, trying to find an exit. Now look, 10 G's plus a good record. Sometimes a follower is a soldier, trying to find a good shepherd. Plus when you in hell, how do you excel? Wisdom the breath of life, I don't believe in fairy tale. Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain, something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was sent from the Lord?